Good morning.
I'm Mrs. Clausen. Sorry I missed the office hours yesterday. That's my bad. I completely forgot about it and had stuff going on. So
All right, you need to make sure you make a calendar and you keep track of, because that was a special appointment that I made and then you weren't there.
yeah, I'm really sorry I wasted your time with that. Was not my intention at all.
I didn't think so.
So the week 3 thing is all still locked for me. Is that because I haven't done the office hours visit?
Let me look and see why. Some of it you just have to like view the pages of all the modules in order, or not in order, but you just have to view them all. So let me look, and it should tell you on your screen why they're locked. It should say, week 3 is locked because, and right underneath it, it should list assignments that you haven't done.
Hmm.
Let me
Yeah.
look. Brady, is yours still showing it's locked? Because I show that it's not locked.
No, it's not.
Okay,
It's not
good.
now.
Good.
Went through everything. Great.
Excellent. Yeah, and that's all you have to do. I just do that so then you don't miss a page. Sorry, my dogs are going nutso right now.
All right. Thank you.
Did anyone wear a t-shirt that they want to share today?
No, I completely forgot today was T-shirt Tuesday.
Oh, you're killing me. It's all right. It's all right.
I was looking for something, but I couldn't fit any of my t-shirts.
You can just hold them up to Sheena. You don't have to
Okay.
wear it.
All right, I'll go get it. I
So-
put it on and it didn't fit anymore because my belly's too big.
See, because sometimes you save a shirt that you couldn't fit and it would be a good one. Okay, Tashina, did you find it?
Oh no, let me go get it real quick.
Okay. I don't know what my dog's problem is today, but they're having some issues. Okay, so Josh is here. Who are we missing? Is Annie here? Yes, excellent. And is V here? Yay, V's here too. We have everyone here. I'm so excited. Okay. So, I'm going to share my screen in just a second after we share our shirts. I totally, my mind is gone. Let's just say it. Yesterday was the start of Black History Month and I missed it because yesterday was February 1st. I think I was blocking out that January was already over. So, I am going to try to keep you aware of the events surrounding Black History Month that are going on virtually via campus. We've already talked about the one on Thursday. That's awesome with Rod Golden. And I'm going to try to have quotes that I like instead of yesterday's that I didn't necessarily. And so this quote is from Viola Davis. Your ability to adapt to failure and navigate your way out of it absolutely 100% makes you who you are. So I really appreciate that because some of us feel like we just keep running into things again and again and again and failure. And it's really making you who you are. I know some people said, oh, failure develops character. You ever heard that before? You're like, I got enough character, like move on, right? So if that's you, I appreciate that. It's a hard place to be. So if you have any good quotes or if you know anything that's going on in town or locally or whatever that you want to share, always feel free to share on We Share Wednesday, or you can just send me an email if you're nervous about sharing, because sometimes you know more things that are going on than I might know. Okay, and now it's T-shirt Tuesday. I wasn't sharing my screen that whole time, I think. I just figured that out. Yeah, you're welcome. It's one of those days. See, February 1st. Now I don't know what day it is. I'm not even joined on my iPad. Okay, so while I'm joining, Tashina, do you want to share your shirt?
Yeah, sure. So I was thinking, oh, today's the t-shirt day. I was like, I better hurry up and find me a t-shirt. And as I was going through my closet, I realized all my t-shirts are all from the different like experiences I've had, you know, either like marathons or academies or things like that that I've done. And they're all really small in comparison to what I could fit right now. It's really funny. But here's one of them. So this is from my very first fire academy. This is the front of it. 2016 is actually
Uh-oh, I think you went silent, even not silent. You didn't mute, but I just lost audio. Was it just me?
I've got 3
Okay,
bars.
you're good now. Keep going.
Okay, so it was one of the colleges I went through here in the valley.
You just must move away from the mic because we can't hear you when you do that.
Maybe it's because I cover my voice. How about that?
There you go. That's better.
Okay. So PVC through. I'd share with you guys.
You keep covering up the mic, and so we can't hear you.
If it's something that you guys
Every time you hold the shirt there, we can't hear you.
so weird. Okay, so if you guys are interested in going through any type of fire training, a lot of the colleges actually have programs that you can do and get yourself at least a foot in the door. Not necessarily the job, because it takes years. It took me a couple years before I can get in, but it's just something to think about if you're interested. And then here's the back of the t-shirt, something we picked out as a class.
That's a cool back of the shirt. I like that.
It
That's
says
awesome.
suppression through aggression, because and the meaning behind that is suppressing fire through having aggressive tactics that overwhelm the fire. But anyways, so I just thought I'd share that because I thought it was interesting that like all my shirts, all my
Yeah.
t-shirts anyways, are all from different colleges and things like that. I thought that if anybody's interested, if you want, you can write me at the end. I'll send you some info.
That's cool. We were just talking the other day. My son always gets these random shirts, and I'm like, "Where are you getting these shirts?" And it's always Kickstarters. He donates to Kickstarters that he likes, and then they send him a shirt. So very funny. So yeah, I wish he was maybe doing firefighting. I'm just kidding. He's fine. Okay. Anyone else have a shirt they want to share? Zevi, is
I
that
can share
super?
the
A
one I
Def
have on.
Leopard shirt, Zevi? Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
you
it-
did. That just caught my eye. Do you see Zevi's shirt? Def Leopard. Why do you have a Def Leopard shirt?
I think I got this for my birthday a few years ago. Because I like a bunch of old bands and whatnot. My dad bought it for me.
Nice. I just haven't seen a Def Leopard shirt in a long time. All right, Judith, I'm ready. I'm so sorry to interrupt. Judith was going to share something. Oh, now you're muted.
Sorry. I said I was wanting to show my favorite Billie Eilish shirt, one of my favorite ones that I have on. It's the one I have on.
Nice. Does it just say Billie Eilish all over it? Am I making everyone freeze? Is that what's
She
happening?
did freeze.
Yeah, it's Tech Issue Tuesday. Zach was just telling me he's having camera
Yeah.
problems too. I love it.
It's like slow.
I don't know what's happening. If you need to turn it off, you can turn off your camera. I get it. And then you can try again later. Oh, V, do you have a shirt to share?
Mine just says Calwood Adventure Camp.
Nice.
So
What's
in
Countwood
case-
Adventure Camp?
It's a camp it's a wilderness camp in Colorado where they teach kids how to do all that stuff.
Did you work
It's
there?
fun. It was a gift from a friend of mine who did and tried to get me to do it, but then COVID happened and
Yeah.
we can't.
I think we should all have shirts that say, but then COVID happened. Because we could start any story and then say that, right? But then COVID happened. So there you go. Okay. Any other shirts before you see my amazing shirt? Appreciate your hat that you have on, some of you. Okay, you ready for my shirt? Now, please, if you get the reference, give me some sort of reaction, right? If you don't get the reference, that just means I'm super duper old. Yes? Okay, Tashini got it. Anyone else? It says, I got skills. They're multiplying. And this is a multiplication table, just in case you're wondering. Thank you. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Lee. And the party hat from V. Yeah, they're bad. You didn't think they could get worse. They do. Who's going to explain what the reference is? Anyone?
I sent a chat. It doesn't really explain it. It gives you
Yes!
another little hint.
It's Grease. It's from the movie Grease. I got chills. They're multiplying, but skills is so much more fun because then you know how to multiply. I know. It's amazing. It's okay. You can talk to people about it later, about how great your teacher's math shirt was. Josh is like, she is super serious right now. Like, what is happening? It's true. Okay. See if you get this one. This one's harder. This one is super mathy. Can you see my screen? Yay. This one's harder. So we can probably decipher some of it. You probably know what this is, right? 2 to the third power. What's 2 to the third power? It's
2 times
8.
2 times 2.
Yeah, 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. And this is pi. So this is an imaginary number I. So this is 8. This is a summation symbol. So I ate some pie and it was delicious. I don't own this shirt. I do not own this shirt. I would own this shirt, but I don't own that shirt, just so you know. Yeah, this one is, if you have a shirt like this and someone recognizes it, they are definitely mattered, right? Definitely. Okay. So thank you for your t-shirts. I appreciated that. Let's do a quick warm up in the chat. Let's do don't hit enter yet. We're going to do a 3, 2, 1 chat, but don't hit enter yet. Three, two, one, go. Yay. Okay. I don't know why they're coming out like that on my screen. I don't know if they are on your screen too. Are they doing like 2, 8 on your chat? Yeah. Mine are stupid. So it's, I don't know what is happening, but it's very annoying. So yeah, 28. Anyone have a question on how we got 28? You could have just multiplied 0.20 times 140, right? How many of you did that? Anybody do that? Yeah. Did anyone find 10% and double it? That's what I did. I found 10% was 14, and then I just did 14 times 2 is 28. You could set up a proportion, right? Or you could do direct translation. Any of the 3 ways we used yesterday. But I'm hoping now that we practiced yesterday that some of those ways are coming back to you and you're able to remember them without looking at your notes. That's the idea. Okay, now I'm going to put a doc in the chat. I want you to try to do the first 6 problems on your own, okay? These problems on this doc are the same problems that you can see on your screen. So it's up to you if you need the doc or if you don't need the doc. If you want the doc, you can make a copy of it to write on it. If you're just writing on paper, that's totally fine. Okay. So try those. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes to work on them individually. Just right here, you can ask me questions out loud or you can type them in the chat. And then I'm going to put you in your breakout rooms to confirm your answers. Okay. And then I know there's 3 more problems at the bottom of the paper. There's different directions on those, so don't do those. Okay, yet. Okay, so just do the first 6. All right. So believe it or not, that was 5 minutes. Some of you are done. Some of you are not done. It's okay. I'm going to open your breakout rooms right now. The idea is you're going to go over these 6 problems. So first, just check in. Like, I'm done on number 2, right? I'm on number 4, whatever. So, and if you need to give people more time to finish, that's totally fine. Here's your opportunity to work as a team. Some of you might know how to do all of them. Some of you might need to help others on some of them. Rounding may be an issue, those kind of things. If you need help from me, just click the ask for help button in your room. And then if you're done, your whole room is done and you're golden and you understand all of them, call me in for that as well. So I can give you directions for the next part of the activity. Okay. All right. So I'm opening up your rooms and just let me know. I'll come in and check on you. Okay. Hello, hello to those of you that are back. We're just waiting for everyone else. So good job. I hope your work was going well. Hello, hello. Welcome back.
I was like, where's my video?
um, so I just want to go over these 6 questions. I know some of you got them done real fast. Some of you were a little bit slower. You needed help. Some of you used your notes. The reason if you feel like it's going too slow, that's not a bad thing, right? The only thing I'm going to suggest to you is if you're waiting and waiting and just push the ask for help button and I can come in and there's always more work to do, just in case you thought there wasn't. You have a more assignment, MOER, due tonight, right? So if you're waiting for me, you can always pull up that assignment and work on it, right? So never feel bad. As long as you're doing math, I'm all in, right? So you're good. You have a quiz on Thursday. Some of you are relying pretty heavily on your note. So you'll want to try to get away from that. So we talked about different ways to do these problems. Pick which one feels the best for you, the most consistent that you don't have to use your notes on. Okay. And make your mistakes right in class, right? Don't feel bad like keeping your notes aside, trying it, getting it wrong, and then at your notes, right? So you never know if you can do it unless you try it first. Okay. So real quick, we'll just go over. I probably was sharing my screen with all the answers, was I? Okay, let's take a look. Here's the answers to those first 6. Tell me, is there any that you disagree with? You agree with all of them? Give me a thumbs up or something so I know. And check them carefully. Make sure you have percent signs where I have percent signs. Make sure all your digits match exactly. Nice. Tashina gave me not a thumbs up. Which one, Tashina?
So 3 and 4, I guess I rounded, but then I got a different answer. Like for instance, 3, I got 47%. For 4, I got 69%. So I think I don't know. I think I was dropping something off. I didn't write it down either, what I did. So
Okay. Yeah. So number 1, write down everything, right?
Mhm.
Especially first of all, if you're on paper, I hope you have enough paper. Like if I need to mail you a notebook, I probably could do that. But don't not write it down because you're worried about running out of paper. If you're doing it electronically, there is no such thing as running out, right? So just write electronically. So I do think we have trouble with when it says round your answer to 2 decimal places. Now, I know that Tashina uses equations just because I've seen her direct translation before. So if you look right here, when it says round to 2 decimal places, that means 2 to the right of the decimal. That's what it means, 2 to the right of the decimal. Sometimes it's also called the hundredths. Sometimes we call it round to the hundredths place. So those are interchangeable. So I'm guessing, Tashina, tell me if you did this problem. You said 105 is what percent? I don't know if you use P or X. Do you use X or P?
I use X.
Okay, I'll use X for you. Okay. What percent of, so we're multiplying 225. Then to get the X by itself, you divided both sides by 225. So on your calculator, you got X equals 0.4666666. And then at some point, the end of your calculator had a 7,
Yeah.
right? The only reason the end of your calculator had a 7 was because it ran out of digits. So it rounded that last digit, believe it or not. It's actually sixes repeating forever. Okay. So now we want it to be a percent. So we're going to take that 0.466666 times 100, which is going to give us 46.66666 forever, right? Now we need to round. So this is the place value we want to stop in because it's 2 to the right of the decimal, which is 2 decimal places. So we want to say, okay, this is either going to stay a 6 or become a 7. Why would I change it to a 7?
Because the third digit is larger than 5, so it'd be 0.67.
Very nice. So does that help explain the...
Yeah, I see what I did wrong. What I did is I did that first. So what I looked at, yeah, right down there. So I
Right.
did 0.4666, and I was like, okay, I got to round the second digit. So I put 0.47, excuse me. And then I made 0.47 into a percentage. So that's how I got 47%.
Yeah. So you rounded before it was a percent. Always save your rounding for the very, very last step. Okay. So Tashina, I'm so happy you shared that because first of all, there was more than just you that did that. Second of all, that clarifying on the rounding is really important because we use different language, right? Sometimes we say hundreds, sometimes we say 2 decimal places. Any other problems that you had questions on? You okay? Ask now. It's a perfect opportunity. Matt, do you have a question?
Could you wait? Yeah, could you go over 6 for me?
Sure.
The process of 6.
Absolutely. Is everybody okay if I erase the screen? Okay. If you're not, you just have to say it because once I erase it, I'm not sure I can go back electronically. It's kind of like if we're in the board and I erase the in class and I erase the whiteboard. Okay. Did you say number 6?
Yeah.
Okay. So on number 6, it tells us 130 is 65% of what number? When I read those problems, the first thing I think about is, should my answer be bigger or smaller than 130? Okay, that's the first thing I think of. So then when I get my answer, I know if I'm in the ballpark, right? So if 130 is 65% of some other number, my answer must be bigger than 130. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
130 is only 65%.
Right.
I want 100% is what I'm looking for. So Matt, did you settle on a strategy? What strategy you like?
This is the one I didn't finish, and I think it was like the method that you showed us
Okay.
when we were in a chat
'Cause-
room, but I don't remember which number was on
Okay.
top of which.
Perfect. And I can do it more than one way if you guys need help. So we
Okay.
were doing proportions. And since I have 65%, I know that that's going to be 65 over 100 because that is a percent. Now I have to say, where does this 130 go? Well, it tells me 130 is 65%. So that has to go on the same line as the 65%. So
Okay.
that 130 is going to go up here. I'm looking for the 100%.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Does that help you set it up?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So now to solve it, I'm going to say 130 times 100 because I multiply the 2 on the diagonal. And then I'm going to divide by the other one. And that'll give me my answer of 200. If you do it like Tashina, where you use equations, you wrote 130 is, and you changed your 65% to a decimal, and then you multiplied it by X. Then you divide both sides by 0.65, and you'll still get that same answer of 200. It doesn't matter which method you're using as long as you know how to do it. You'll get the correct answer. And I think the biggest thing you want to do is think about, should my answer be bigger or smaller than the number they gave me?
Mhm.
Does that help?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, thank you so much.
Anyone else have any questions on these? A lot of it is just practice, right? Which is why I gave you more. M-O-E-R. More. Yeah, you're welcome. I have to keep saying because it's so punny. It makes me laugh. Yeah. Josh, your face expressions are worth just everything. Look right at you to see how bad my puns are. and Josh is like, oh my gosh, we're in week 3. What's gonna happen? So I'm gonna say you might not have a great poker face. At least right now. And I have a terrible poker face if you've never wondered, right? I have a terrible one. Okay. So everybody okay with this? Okay, it's just practice, practice, practice. Now, you had 3 more problems, and some of you are like, we're already done. Any teams already done with all 3 of them? Yeah, a couple. Some parts of teams are done,
When
right?
you pulled us into the main room, I was about to save it and I lost everything. So I have to redo
Wait,
it.
was it on a whiteboard,
Yeah,
Josh?
it
I
was.
bet it's saved on your computer. This is the
Okay.
weirdest thing. Check a Zoom folder on your computer and see if it's there magically.
Okay.
Who was in Josh's room? Is it Lee?
If the
Lee, are you-
whiteboard didn't save, I wrote it down on paper.
Oh, good. So if it didn't save, you have it on paper and you could just hold it up to the screen. So no worries. Did you find it in a Zoom folder? Are you on the app or on web?
I'm using the app.
Okay, I bet there's a Zoom folder on your computer. It's the weirdest thing because it saved it to mine before and I didn't save it.
It didn't save it. It only has from the 25th of January.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm
Sad.
sorry.
Don't worry about it. Sorry.
Okay, so lesson learned. Make sure you save your whiteboards right away. As soon as I broadcast that message, because it gives you a whole minute, right?
Yeah.
Before it counts down. So click save right away.
Okay.
Or you could work on a Google Jamboard and then it saves it all the time. That's the beauty, or a Google Doc. That's the beauty of a Jamboard or a doc. Okay. So that's okay. A couple of you are all done. I'm just going to give you a few minutes to go over them and then I'm going to bring you back in here. What you want to focus on these problems is how to explain it. The first one is a tip, right? Make sure you're answering the question I asked. The second one is test questions. So you should be able to figure that one out. And the last one is, what was the last one? Oh, buying a shirt. So we should all know how to do all of these in real life. The person with the closest upcoming birthday is the one sharing the screen. And then the other teammate is going to share information unless you had a tech issue, and then I don't care, right? Okay, so I'm going to open your rooms. Call me in for help if you need it. You're only going to get about 5 minutes, but it should be enough. Hi, Matt. Did you guys finish?
Yes. Yeah, we did.
Good. Excellent. All right. We're just waiting for everyone else. And not obviously, we only have 3 problems, so only 3 teams can present. So we'll just pick volunteers first and then we'll go from there.
All right.
How are these problems? Not too bad or terrible?
No, they're good. I got them.
Excellent. Good. Ruki, you thought they were all fine too?
Yeah, I tried to figure out proportion.
Yeah,
It's
they're
good. Yeah. It's
oh
not bad.
good. Excellent. Whatever way works for you. Welcome back, everyone. I'm so excited. You had 3 problems. Some of you might not have finished. That's totally fine. No worries. And we only have 3 problems, so obviously everyone can't present, right? So is there any team that wants to do problem number 1? Josh. Okay, perfect. So whoever's going to share their screen, share, and whoever's presenting, go ahead.
I'll share my screen and then Lisa and I talk. Cool. All right, cool.
Sorry, I had to stop sharing.
That's fine. All right, Lee, take it away.
So, with the question, it asks, at a restaurant, the bill comes to $50. If you decide to leave a 15% tip, what is the total amount you will pay? So what I did was I multiplied 0.15 by 50 and got $7.15. Then I added the $7.15 to the $50 bill to get $57.50.
How many of you agree with that? Can you give them a thumbs up or a party hat or something? Nobody agrees with them? Oh, okay. I saw a thumbs up. Anyone who has a question?
The first time we did this, we like only put 750 until Professor Klassen told us that it was 5750. So
Yeah. Did any other team do that too? At glance, they only answered 750. Yeah, Tashina's like our team did. Yeah. And I also have students sometimes that just write 7.5. I'm like, it's money. So we need a dollar sign and we need a 7 and we need a decimal point and we need a 5 and a 0, right? So don't leave off all of those things. And then actually I had to answer the question that was being asked. It wanted the total bill, which was 57.50. Okay, good. Any questions on that one? Okay, who wants to do number 2? Otherwise, I'll just pick.
I can do it. Oh wait, am I muted?
Okay, Matt. Nope, you're good. Go for it. Who's
Okay.
your screen?
Rookie, if you could be so
I'm
kind.
going sharing.
Nice.
Okay, I need to look at the question and I took a picture of it so I can talk about it.
Okay.
So I think it was the one that was something okay. 84 of the questions on 84% of the questions on student test were correct. There were 25 questions on the test. How many of these questions were correct? So to find that, you take the questions that the total amount of questions and put x over 25 and then set it equal to 84 being the percent over 100, and then what I did was cross multiply 84 and 25 and then divide it by 100 and you will get your answer of 21. Where's 21? Yeah, there you go. Oh, I didn't see it on the other side.
Very nice. So 21, and I would agree, it make sure you write like 21 questions were correct, right? Okay. That's kind of like putting your dollar sign, right? And everything. Excellent. Yep. How many of you agree with that answer? 21 questions. Nice. Okay, you might have done it differently, right, Tashina? But you got the same answer.
No, I had Zevi did that one, and she actually does it that way. Her over 100.
Nice. Is it working for you, Zevi? Go ahead, Tashina. Sorry.
was just saying, Zebby, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, I do it the same way and it works.
Perfect. Okay, number 3. Who wants to do number 3? No volunteers. That's the worst one. We're leaving right after we're done with number 3. So does that make anyone want to volunteer? Brady, I'm ready. Brady's
My
eyes
group just
popped up.
volunteered. Can we go again?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sick. All right, Rookie. You got it?
Hold on.
All right.
You can start talking while we're waiting. You're good.
All right. Number 3 is you paid $14 for a shirt that originally cost $32. What percent of the original price did you pay? Round to the nearest 1/10 of a percent. Paid $14 for a shirt. Okay, so basically you're trying to find what percentage of 32 is 14. So you take 14 divided by 32 to find the decimal, and then multiply that by 100, and that will give you 43.8%.
Very nice. And did anyone have rounding issues on that one? Because you really get 43.75, right? And then you have to round to the nearest tenths. So you have to say 43.8 since that 5 is higher. And I talked to a couple groups. Since we're having some rounding issues, we are going to do a rounding warm up tomorrow just to make sure everybody understands rounding before we have our quiz or anything. Okay, good. Don't forget to do your assignment. And that's due tonight. Yeah. I'm going to share your exit ticket. It should be quick and it should be right today as opposed to yesterday. I apologize for that. I hope you got my message that said, sorry, I just put the wrong thing in the chat. Don't look at that. That's just the doc. But
I
it's
saw your
supposed to
message
be.
on Canvas and I'm like, uh-oh, what did I do wrong? I automatically thought I did something. I don't know
No,
why.
it was
'Cause
me.
It sent to me. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, she's specifically talking to me. What did I do?
Nope, it was me. So hopefully this one's right. I did not double check it though, even though I should have. So let me know if it's not right. I should look right now. And then otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Great job today. Thank you for being cooperative.
Have a good day, Miss Klassen.
Bye, V. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Clausen. Have a good one.
Thanks, Brady. See you tomorrow.
John,
So you want to hear something funny? Even if it's just like addition, like the last problem, I'm always nervous. So when I hit submit afterwards, I check for the score and I'm like, oh my God, I got it right. It could be like 5 + 2. I'm like, I hope I read it correctly.
Yeah, well, I would too. No worries.
Okay, so we spoke about topics or yeah, during our meeting, what topic would be difficult or do you worry about? And today I said word problems, and today it's like all word problems. I was like, crap.
Yeah, welcome to the rest of class, pretty much.
Well, thank you, man.
Just so
Have a
you
good
know.
day.
Yep, see you later.
Bye.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Bye, Danessa.
So I got them right, but I just forgot to put the money sign on them, so it tells me I got it wrong.
That's okay. So now you know you're not going to forget the dollar sign, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. It doesn't count against your grade.
Okay. Thank you. Have a great day.
Yep. See you later.